One of the many things that has always fascinated me about Thomas is the lamps on the engines. It's honestly one of the most iconic features on Thomas's design. Plain Thomas without the iconic white lamp on his left side. But did you ever wonder if there is any meaning behind the lamp's placement in the show? Like, does it even matter if Thomas's lamp is here? Why not on his other side? Or both? Or just on top? Or all three? Show. Like, does it even matter if Thomas's lamp is here? Why not on his other side? Or both? Or just on top? Lamp in the center? Or does it even matter if Thomas has a lamp at all? Center? Or does it even matter if Thomas has a lamp at all? And what are those weird sticky up black things called? Well, that's what we're going to discuss today. I was surprised to learn the show actually used correct lamp placement quite a few times, although this mostly applies to the Railway series and the Classic series. However, the CGI series was pretty consistent with express head codes, but I'll get to that later. So, with all that out of the way, let's begin. Now, in real life, the lamp placements on the front of an engine is known as a head code. The head code is used so that people seeing an oncoming train know what type of train it is. Code is used so that people seeing an oncoming train know what type of train it is. For example, a signalman in the dark can identify the type of engine based on the lamp placements and switch them onto the according line. So if he sees an express head code, for example, he knows to switch the engine onto the express line. Or if he sees a branch line head code, he'll know to send the engine down the branch line. So these white little things are known as lamps, and the black sticky up things are known as lamp irons. Now I'm sure you're all asking, what type of head code does Thomas have? Well, Thomas has the mineral or empty wagon train head code. That's one lamp on our left, and by minerals, I mean rocks.
So, rock collecting? They're minerals.
Thomas's head code actually comes from the third story in his first book. In the story, Henry is ill, and so Thomas takes his goods train, where we get a shot of him passing through the tunnel. And it was this illustration that the model crew used as inspiration for creating Thomas's model, hence why he has a lamp there. Despite Thomas having a different head code in the books, such as a shunter's head code, or an ordinary passenger head code, or a mineral train head code, because the model crew based Thomas on this illustration of Thomas pulling a mineral train, the character was forever lumbered with that head code. Now, in the first season, Thomas started out as a shunter in the yard, meaning his head code should have looked something like this, with the lamp in the middle. And then branch line, it would have made sense to give him a branch line head code, which is a lamp on the top. And considering Thomas forever has his branch line after the season, it is actually kind of annoying that he doesn't have that lamp up there. I mean, hey, at least the episode Thomas and the Trucks is accurate. It's just a shame that he's inaccurate throughout 80% of the show. Now, what's weird about series 1 of Thomas is that Thomas and Toby were the only characters to receive head codes. Toby's also based on his book, where he has a branch line head code. And thank God Toby's makes a little more sense than Thomas's. But for some odd reason, none of the other characters in series 1 got head codes, despite characters like Gordon having an express code, or James having a mineral head code, or Percy having a shunter's head code in the Railway series. None of these head codes ever transpired over the TV series. I just find it so weird that they do a head code for Thomas and Toby, but not for everyone else. Even Henry didn't get a head code, with one exception, the Flying Kipper. The head code in the Flying Kipper is known as the Perishable Goods head code, with a lamp on the left and one in the center. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, the Flying Kipper head code is my favorite head code in the entire series, and I attribute that entirely to my old Tommy Henry, which actually had his Flying Kipper head code as a part of the tie, which was so cool. I think what I loved about it was the fact that that was Henry's head code. The fact that no other engine had it other than Henry. Now I'm sure you're all wondering why they didn't give most engines in Series 1 a head code, but then randomly for this one Henry episode they decided to give him one. Well, I think I might actually have the answer to that. Daytime shots in the Classic series, they play it pretty fast and loose with the head codes. Tales of it. Thank you all once again for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Slán Abhaile.